All right, all right. Let's try that again. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Thank you for joining us today. We are back for another stream on ARK, Survival Evolved, the island. So, hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to show you, we talked about what our plans were before for the little talk show, and this was the setting of it. And Butterman would sit over there, I'd sit here, and we would sit around the campfire and talk. And so, yeah. But today, we have other things to do. And let's see. We are going to breed some otters. Really? And probably try to get some obsidian again so that we can make more polymer so I can get my gun. But baby otters, that is the theme of the day. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Susie, how you doing? Thanks for hopping on. And let's go ahead and just get going. Let's go find some otters. And actually for this, I'm going to put Tiny over here. We're just going to stuff Tiny in here. Hope everybody has had a great week. And I know it's a busy time of year, ironically, since it's summer. But, yeah, things are going pretty well for us here. And let's see what we've got going on. All right, so we need charcoal and we need Remington, right? We're going to need some names. But, yeah. So you guys can start thinking about those. That would be awesome. And I guess I'll pick up Remington, and this, I believe, is charcoal. Yep. And charcoal, okay, so charcoal was a 108. Hey, Riley, how you doing? Thanks for hopping on. You like the otter hats? Yeah. We're running out of hats. However, if I die again, I'll get a bunch more hats because the skins show up in your new survivor. Hey, Ann. Thanks for hopping on. Really appreciate it. And you know what? I do believe, yep. We're just going to pick you up like this. And we'll get charcoal. I think maybe, what did charcoal have? Oh, they don't keep the hat on. That's okay, because I think that we need to buff up Charcoal's hat. I think the Charcoal should have a hat. Anyone have any ideas on colors for Charcoal's little witch hat here? Let's see. Maybe yellow and purple. Okay. Susie says purple. So if we do the yellow, then that'll be the Lakers. So if it is purple, let's go with sky. All right. So let's see what we've got here. I think purple like that. And then sky on that part. Yeah, I think that looks better. So, cool. Looks like my dude is hungry or thirsty or something. That'd be thirsty. So we'll do that, eat some stuff. And the one thing is, I don't know if we have all of the stuff we need for happy babies here. So we'll go ahead and put Charcoal down there. And Charcoal is a very pretty otter. But very fearsome, which is exactly what we need. There we go. And so we will put down Remington, who is also very pretty and very fearsome. And then let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. Okay, well, we have all the kibble that we'll ever need. We know that much. Boy, there's not much in here. So let's go and gather up some crops and gather up some meat and stuff like that. Oh, egg. We'll throw the egg in here. Yeah, so it's been a while since we've done any breeding on this particular map, so let's see, we'll grab some cooked prime. Some of these berries, some of those berries, some of these berries, some of that. I mean, they might ask for this, I guess. Grab that. I don't think they actually ask for sweet veggie cake. Oh, we have shadow steak saute. Let's see. So we have all of those. And then we need these berries. And let's see, we're going to need fish. If we had some cooked fish, that would actually be really good too. I don't know that we have that though. Oh, we do. Sweet. And lamb chops there. Okay. Cooked meat jerky. You remember on the other world, prime fish meat? Cooked prime fish meat, the one thing that we couldn't give them? Yeah, we have it here, because you can actually find that stuff here. And then we will want some of each of the types of eggs. So 13 of those. Let's take this 11. We'll take that 22. How's it going? I'm here. Thanks for joining. And Dyson, how you doing? Thank you for hopping on. Let's see. We'll take the yellow ones, and then extraordinary we don't seem to have. We could make some, but I don't think we need to. If it comes to that, then we'll just cryopod them and not worry about it. So, how many of you guys have experienced baby otters on an ARK so far? And by the way, this is the nursery. That's what this was built for in the beginning, because you used to have your dinos on wander for them to mate. So we made a small place, and we actually used to put walls up right here and have them here so that they wouldn't move too far from each other. But now they've made it super, super easy for us. We just enable mating. And that should do it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you see the hearts there? That means that, yeah. So we'll stand over here and go like this and give them some privacy. So, how's everybody doing? Let's see. Dyson says, oh my goodness, Susie's here. Ann says, oh my goodness, I'm here. So, looks like the chat's having a good time. Yeah, so what we want to do is, if you're new, we're going to breed up super otters, and then we're going to see how far we can take them with a pack of super otters. You know, we'll start out small. We'll have them take down raptors. We'll move up from there and maybe move to Carnos and then Rexes. And then the ultimate thing that we want to do is we want to get it so that they can take out the brood mother, one of the bosses. And so we'll see what we can do from the standpoint of getting really good babies. The first babies that we do, we're just trying to get the good stats from each of the parent otters onto the baby otter. And then we can go from there and start trying to look for... yeah, Dyson says, rip Gatorface. Okay, we'll visit Gatorface's gravestone. Gatorface never died, though. So he's eternally fighting the brood mother. So, you know, we appreciate his sacrifice. And so we'll try to get mutations that will help out during this process. And let's go ahead and see what we've got going on. They still seem to be... Oh, okay. So now we're in the gestation period. Let's see. Disable mating. And you... How long do we have? 8.5 minutes. Holy cow. Seriously? Okay. I have never tamed or raised up or bred anything that was, and I'm going to get 3 of these cryopods out just in case, because triplets is a thing. But I have never tamed up. Let's just assume they're going to want this. Things this small on these settings. So I don't know what it's going to look like. It could be just an absolute disaster. But we will see. Yeah, 7:39. Okay, let's go do something else. So, chat, what are your plans for the weekend? What do you guys have going on? Over here, we do have some D&D going on tomorrow. And we're super, super excited about that. One of the campaigns that we are running... Ooh, there's another... That's right, Dyson. Mega session. So we actually have a mega session going on tomorrow. And one of the campaigns we've been running for about a year, this is going to be its finale. And so we're all really excited about that. It's been a good run so far. And so it'll be cool to see what happens there. And maybe after that, we'll get together and have a little fireside chat and... you know, kind of let you guys in on what happened and information about the campaign. We'll tell some stories about the guys and all of that stuff. So, yeah. Susie says, fam gathering. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it's great to spend time with family. And Susie also says, ooh, that sounds fun. Oh, Let's go see how we're doing over here. I don't always trust my perception of time. Because, yeah, we'll probably only get one baby. But we could get 3. If we get 3, then it's... I mean, you guys have seen what happens with the Rexes and stuff. I think we actually have one of our streams. I think we had 3 Rexes pop up, and it was a disaster. Dyson says, also getting sad because school's so close. Yep, I know people have school starting, and so that's cool. But hey, you guys can join more streams while you're doing homework. Think of it that way, Dyson. Actually, you guys know the story about the prisoner we have up there in that little place right there, that little holding cell. Somebody who was a YouTuber who was a griefer, and they would go on people's channels and destroy their stuff. He popped on here before we started playing in, you know, kind of ultra protected mode, and I was in here when he joined, breeding wolves, and I look over and there's a dude there, and it's like, hey, what's up? And so he started popcorning and stuff, and so he got killed, put in prison, then banned. And let's see, 4.5 minutes left. So yeah, I did some calculations. We do want this pistol here. Based on this, I mean, cementing paste and metal's no problem. You know, we're metal rich, and cementing paste is easy to get. Susie says, school, don't remind me. And Dyson apologized. Polymer is the thing. So there are 2 types of polymer. One is this polymer, normal, and that's what you get the obsidian for. And you mix 2 obsidian with 2 cementing paste, and that creates 1 polymer. Or you can get organic polymer, which is from certain animals.
Penguins.
Yeah, as Butterman said in the background, penguins, Hesperornis. We actually have that snail that's in there. He produces it. But if I look at the optimal mix of what's possible, then because we have 70 slots in this fabricator and we need 1 slot for the blueprint, then we basically could get away with 1,300 or 13 stacks of normal polymer and the rest of it in organic polymer. That's going to take a while to get, right? So we'll probably go and try to pick up some of that once we do some otter taming and stuff, because I really, really want this. And then what we'll do is we'll do a mind wipe tonic, which what that does is it takes all my stats back down to what they normally are, and I'll put it all into crafting skill, craft the thing up, take another mind wipe tonic, and then put all my stats back. And hopefully that will give us a big boost on this, because this type of gun, as you notice here, that's my weapon that I use as like a panic button. And I just think it'd be really cool to have one that was high level, because they've always been primitive so far. All right, so let's see what we've got. It should be very, very close. And if we go and take a look at charcoal, you can see that there are baby otters in there. Hello, guys. Thank you for your contribution. So, yeah, we have built a lot more in metal in this world than in Scorched Earth, obviously. Metal's pretty easy to come by here. We just literally go across this way. We fly right over that ridge and keep going just a little bit, and there's a ton of metal over there. And there's actually a ton of crystal there too. So it's kind of funny, the different maps, how scarcity for things is different. Okay, so it looks like we have just over a minute left for charcoal. And yes, Dyson, background Butterman. So, Butterman is currently preparing the adventure for tomorrow. So, I promised him I wouldn't look over at his computer. But start thinking up baby names. We need some for boys and some for girls. What do you think, guys? 45 seconds. I wonder what the colors are going to be like, because they both look so cool. They're almost opposites of each other. Okay. 20 seconds. It'll be interesting to see. I always kind of get nervous at this point. I don't know how quickly these want care things are going to come, and I don't know how many are going to be there. Could be anything. So here we go. Ready? One baby otter. Imprint. And what do we have here? We're going to say behavior, follow on lowest, and feed you wants care, actually. Wants to go on a walk. Okay, cool. I am going to give you a little bit of fish. So, wants to go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. She's very cute. Look at that. Looks just like her dad. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, okay, this is going to be easier than I thought. So let's go ahead and lead her up here and see if we can get her on this. Oh, I love them. What do you think, guys? Oh, she's grown. Let's see. Wants care. Cooked prime meat. Cooked prime meat. We do have that. Prime meat. And... okay. So that's... oh, we're going to have to hurry. It's a level 124, too. Imprinting 100. So looks like we may be done. Maybe she wanted 2 walks. Oh, look at that. What do you think, guys? Yep, there we go. Let's see if we can get her... okay, cool. She'll eat again in just a second. And I'm going to try to get a picture of her while she's eating, because there's nothing cuter than an otter eating. Even in real life, that's about as good as it gets. All right, so we need a name, and you should be eating off the trough now. Oh, she's almost an adult. Kids, they grow up so quickly. So, any ideas on names, guys? And this ought to be it. 99. There we go. Now I just need to put her on passive so she doesn't attack stuff. Let's go ahead and check the stats. 240 on health. Melee damage 364. I mean, those are really the big ones for us. Health and melee. Those are really the ones that we care about. Let's see, we have in there, Dyson says orange, Jonathan says sherbet. Maybe we'll compromise. And options, change name. about orange sherbet? There we go. Cool. So let's go ahead and come over here. And I will put charcoal back down. Let's see. How long do you have to wait? Oh, an hour. Okay. So we're going to leave you guys here. You should be eating off the trough. Yes, you are. And you, we will pick up, and I will store you in my little hideout here, just for now. There we go. And, oh, she looks so cute. How can you say no to that face? Okay. So let's gear up. And I think what we'll do now is gear up and then make our way over to the volcano for some obsidian. And you know what? I think I'm not going to take the Anki. I think we're just going to take Crystal, my weight bird, and we'll work from there. So I have to put all this stuff away. So cool. Well, that was way, way faster than I thought it was going to be. And actually, I'm going to take all of this stuff here. There. And I'm going to put the taming. This is from when we were doing carnivores, because they would just rip through the raw meat like nothing you've ever seen. Because, like I said, we were always on the normal taming settings, and it was it was an adventure. Let's put these here. Don't actually need that. There. There. We'll have these. That's just in case of Troodon attack. And then I guess we need to suit up. There we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Cool. All right. Let's see. Dyson says, how many otters do you think you need to defeat the brood mother? There's no way to tell, Dyson, but we're only allowed 20 dinos in that fight. So can 20 otters do it? We'll have to see. You know, we'll see how they perform against the other monsters first, right? So the other dinos first. And let's see, 345. Yeah, you're fine. So here we go. So we'll fly up to the volcano. I'm going to just gather all that stuff by hand. It'll go more quickly, and we'll see what we can find on the way. So, have you guys had a good summer? It seems like they keep getting shorter and shorter. I know when I was in school, we had tons of time off, but it seems like, you know, the kids these days, they just get a few weeks. So it doesn't seem like it's anything like it used to be. They probably wonder about the way that people talk about summer vacation and stuff. Dyson says mostly just school stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of funny how things have changed over the years. But, so, as we're flying over here, I'm really looking forward to, let's see, Susie says it's going to be going by way too fast. Yeah, it seems like it. This summer has really just motored on. But, as we're coming out here, the session tomorrow, I'm really looking forward to that. Like I was saying, my little guy is just a little halfling, and He started out as just a little abandoned street urchin, and so he's grown through the help of his friends and everything, and over the time that they've been adventuring. And oh, did you see that tree move? Those, look at that. The trees are swaying back and forth. I never noticed that going on so much before. That's funny. But yeah, he's been a super fun character to play, so hopefully he lives. If he does, then, and if the party survives, maybe we'll do some one-offs, some one-shots later on as we're going through. And, yeah, so how many of you guys out there play TTRPGs, and which ones do you prefer? I know through the years, my friends and I, and now my kids and I, have played so many different kinds, you know, starting, I guess, with Dungeons and Dragons, but, you know, Gamma World and Traveler and Paranoia and Call of Cthulhu, all sorts of different things. There was one, I believe, called Boot Hill, or there was Chainmail, just all sorts. Dyson says, me. Which one do you like the most, Dyson? Oh, Dyson says first edition D&D is her favorite. That is what I raised the kids on. Let's see, what is that? Just shiny stuff there? Yeah. Man, I love these birds on this world. They never get tired. The stamina stats on these Argies are just unbelievable. I think it came from Neo, which is the wild 120 that I caught. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and we'll park up here. Usually pretty safe in here. Things don't really come up into the area. So let's go ahead and grab this. And we will go ahead and just harvest these things. Let's see how much we're actually getting when we do it too. There's a piece. Not very many. We're going to have to be coming down here in the future as well. Because when we do the tech cave, this is where it is. And that'll be an adventure. In the tech cave, Dyson was asking about the number of otters. We're not taking otters into the tech cave, at least not that I know of, not unless they really overperform.
Tech helmets.
Tech helmets for the otters? Butterman says. But you can bring, I believe, up to 50 dinos in. And so it'll be a trick getting 50 big dinos in there. It's not going to be an easy logistical exercise. Let's grab that. And we'll come up here. Oh, I should have gotten some water. Okay, I'm gonna go and fill my canteen someplace. But we grabbed all that anyway. And there we go. Let's see. Yeah, first edition D&D is still amazing. You know, I do like what they did with certain parts of 5th edition, but, you know, it's very, very weak in a lot of areas. So, first edition, it's always fun and nostalgic to go back to that. And it looks like my torpor is going up, so I'm going to take a couple stem berries. I think that's from the dehydration. If you remember down here, it is a very, very dangerous place, but that's okay. That thing that sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger is just my guy complaining. How about you, Butterman? What's your favorite TTRPG for now?
Maybe Dreadnought.
So, of course, Butterman pulls out Dreadnought, which is the one, and you notice that we are not thirsty anymore because free water. It's raining. Dreadnought is the one that Butterman is currently making. And let's see, Dyson says, also we're starting a Call of Cthulhu based game that the Butterman is running. Yes, that should be a lot of fun for you guys. It's always cool to play different systems because that way you don't get so bored with doing one thing again and again and again. Let's see. We have that. We actually picked up a bunch of metal too. I'm gonna drop that stone. And I'm pretty overburdened. Unfortunately, this character does not have a chibi. The event stopped before I realized that they still existed, or I would have come over here and just gotten one. Let's see. I don't know about you guys, but I can't really see anything. So probably better at this point just to go back to base and pick things up there. Maybe I should turn the mating interval down so that we can breed up a bunch of stuff, right? And not have to wait. So I think for the next stream that we do breeding on, we'll do that. Because at this rate, we're probably going to get one more otter baby. Or, you know, one litter. Maybe that'll be 2 or 3. We can always hope. And go from there. But what we'll do is write down the stats that this Orange Sherbet came out with. And then we'll write down the stats of each of the babies as they come out. And we're looking for a male and a female that... through breeding a few of them, we'll see what the original stats were, because we didn't actually keep track of those for Charcoal. So we don't know what her original health was, or her original melee was, and that's what she'll pass on to the babies, possibly. It's kind of a random choice between the male and the female. What gets passed on to the baby. I mean, we know Remingtons, but not Charcoal, so... by breeding a few babies, we'll be able to get an idea of what they are. Shouldn't take too many permutations to get there. And then at that point, we'll take the ones with the highest and get a male and female with those highest ones and start breeding those guys. And I know that we are starting with, I believe, a 108 is Charcoal, and I believe that Remington was a 104 tamed up. Or actually, Charcoal was a 108 to begin with. And Remington he tamed up at, I believe, 104. And so they're not super, super high. I mean, Charcoal is much higher. But it's not as easy, it seems, to find level 120 otters as it is other, and we're just going to put this in here. I'm going to get some gas, and we will start making some more polymer. There we go. So composites, as you can see, it's 2 for 2. So with all of that, we're going to get 89 more polymer. So we're going to have to do many trips, but I won't bore you guys with that because there's no happiness at the end of that rainbow. The idea being that we need to get about 1,300 of these, and then we can go get some from penguins. And we won't talk about how that happens because chat always gets mad whenever we harvest stuff from creatures. So once we get the male and female that we're going to use for the breeding ones, so hopefully with the best stats of the male, the father and the mother that we currently have, then we will be able to breed them together, and we'll know exactly what they're supposed to give us stats-wise. And at that point, then... Well, you know what? I guess we do know the melee damage. He's 314 because the only thing we ever pump on otters is health. And so she's 331. So we do know that. So 331 is the health that we're going to want without any imprinting. And then probably her health as well. She's so much higher level than he was at the beginning. She was a 108 that tamed out at 161. And he was, you know, whatever that tamed out at like 108 or 104. But he is very cute. So once we get a male and female of those, we breed those guys, and you'll get, you know, maybe the babies will tame out at level, say, 160. Then when you see one that's a 162, you know that that one has a mutation. And that mutation can be in any of their stats. It'll also be in a color. And so, you know, hopefully we're going to get mutations in health and in... so the ones we want is we want health mutations and we want damage mutations. So the melee mutations. And with those, then we will be able to breed up super otters. And over time you can stack those mutations on top of each other so that you can get stronger and stronger and stronger creatures. And that is actually how we ended up with Marty over here, who hits really, really hard. And so we're going to take this egg. And yes, we did end up getting so many T-Rex eggs that we just put them in here for the Titanoboa to eat now. We don't even worry about that, keeping them for anything, because we don't need them for kibble or anything. We have so many of them. But let's see. So we've done that. What do you guys think about a trip to Carno Island? It is an island up in the north where only carnivores and aggressive ones spawn, and everything fights each other. We could go up there and see how our T-Rex handles things. I happen to be holding one in my pocket right now. That's number 21. And if I remember correctly, number 21 has a lot of levels to get. So how about if we do that for the rest of the night here? And what I'll do is, let's see, what's the fastest way to get there? I'm just going to take the Tapahara and fly over there as quickly as we can. So, there's always something to do on ARK. During the night and all that, it gets dangerous. It gets really hard to see, actually. But you can still go and fly off on your fast flyer and go find something to do. And looks like we have some drops up here. That's a blue one with a ring. So that's a potentially good drop. So we'll go pick that up on the way. And I just thought it looked cool here at night. So everything is glowing. And I don't know what the stamina is like on this dude. And actually, I believe that Carno Island is where we got both of our original Mummy and Daddy T-Rexes. I'm almost positive. But when we get there, what we'll do is we will drop number 21 out, and it looks like I burned through water again. We'll drop 21 out, and then we will cryopod this flyer, this Tapahara, and let's actually go down here and see what this is. And I think your stats are reasonable, right? Yeah, 2,000 health. So you can take a hit just in case, because this isn't the best place to land. Let's see, there's a Parasaur. Dimorphodon. Let's give these guys a second to attack me. Then I'll pull out my sword. Okay. And what type of Pachyrhinosaurus saddle? Blueprint. Not bad. Okay, Speedy. Let's go. So I don't think we've actually gone up here on a stream before. So this may be a new thing for some of you. Anybody who's played the game knows exactly where I'm going. And it looks like there's a drop off in the distance there. That's probably on the island, and that looks like a red drop. So that'll be a welcome thing to find up there. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it in the background, but I hear Butterman typing away, which is mildly concerning because he's probably what's going on with my mohawk? Are you guys seeing that? Let's see. Okay, not much there, but man, when we start sprinting, yeah, look at that. I had no idea the wind blew like that. And I thought we had one. Oh no, it's just something up in the sky there. We probably have structures down here someplace. Or at least rafts that we've left around to get from point A to point B. Usually over here in this area we have rafts hanging out. But that island right there is our destination. Let's see what we have. And there is a cave on that island that we're going to have to do a few times. Kind of like the ones we've been clearing out on Scorched Earth. There are caves over here as well. Many, many more of them. And let's see. I don't see any rafts. Oh, there we go. Yep. So there are some rafts that we usually use to bring stuff. These guys are jellyfish. Nidaria, I believe is their real name. There's a megalodon. Those are basically reptile dolphins right there. But these guys, they shock you, but you can get biotoxin from them. So we always take as many of those out as we can whenever we go into the water so that we can get the biotoxin, which helps with tranquilizing things. But I don't know how many hours has been spent between Butterman, Dyson, and myself on this island just trashing stuff. Probably a lot. Okay. So, I'm going to pull out number 21. There we go. And we will pick up Speedy. I wonder what he's going to drop on the ground. Take those with me. Take that as well. And we will drop that and get rid of it. Cool. So, here we go. And one bad thing about the Pokeballs, the cryopods, is that it takes any painting, any paint that you've put on your dino off, as well as that. And so 21 would have a 21 on their leg, but they do not. So let's see what we've got here. 41,000 health, 1,800 melee, and 1,470 stamina. So we're going to walk around and see what we can find. You can often find alphas here. So actually, it would be a lot easier if we had a... there, 2 Rexes right away. If we had a Shibi, level 12, level 64. This ought to be fun to level up the Shibi here, because we can kind of control the encounters with... yeah, we're going to get you up over 2,000 on damage here. But on the alphas, so we can kind of control when we fight the alphas on this map. And we will get inundated with opponents on here. Like you can see, there's already another Rex over there wandering around. So this whole place is like that, but it's also good to gather up these things, talons and the arms and stuff like that that we need for tribute. And let me go ahead and drop all this. And we still have a few levels left. Oh, hello. Thank you. And I'm going to check this drop real quick. Perfect. Just what we need, a compass blueprint. Let's see, what level is that Rex? Level 16. Wow, they're not very good, are they? So I'm going to come over and get into this fight while they're still down here. Then we'll wander over here. Here's another Carnotaurus. And here's that Rex. So you can kind of see the level that our boss fighting Rexes are on. And let's see, around here there's usually good stuff to fight. They're not necessarily invincible, but they're close enough for jazz, right? There's really nothing to worry about when they're fighting things. And so let's drop some more stuff. We'll get those. Get that. And get rid of a bunch of this meat. This is a really good place to go if you want to tame up some high-level stuff. Because we haven't seen it yet, but you do get high-level carnivores over here. So let's see, what level are you? 68. And there was a 112 raptor in there someplace. And let's see, I think I've picked up all of these. Yep, I've picked that up before. You have these little explorer notes at any ruins you see. So let's go ahead and see. He seems to be holding his own, so yeah. And this is literally how we level up our dinos. So we bring them over here, and we will bring the otters over at some point. So be ready for that one. And I'm just keeping the stuff that's interesting. So once again, the tributes, and then anything that is not primitive, right? So that's a higher quality gear, I'll keep as well. So let's do a couple more laps. Oh, it looks like there's an alpha raptor up there. Cool. So we'll be able to get some more experience points. And looking at this, maybe it will end up leveling up our dude. Okay, level 16 alpha raptor. Let's see what we got. Pull that out. We got the claw. And looks like we picked that up. This ramshackle metal pick. So nothing great, but everything is cool when you throw it. Oh, these are nice. When you throw it into the grinder, right? So we can get tons of metal from that stuff. And I'm just dropping all of this real quick to kind of clear things out. Bring this over. Anna's saying, ugh, here we go. So I don't know if you guys can hear the puppies in the background. And by puppies, I mean a, you know, not puppies, really. And by the way, alphas give you tons and tons of prime meat. So I'm creating a massive number of entities right now, which I should probably just drop as a sack lunch altogether. We'll just walk around and listen, Pelagornis. Don't want any trouble with you. Oh, here we go. These guys are fighting. Nobody fights here but me. And if we do a couple more laps, hopefully we'll find some more alphas. But yeah, is there something? Yeah, there's a saber. Hello, saber. Level 64. Here's another saber. All right. So we'll drop some stuff while we are waiting to gather up stamina. And once again, grab all these things to grind. Looks like that's the only good stuff there. And continue around here. Actually, I don't think I've shown you guys one of these. They're not usually right here. But this is an Ichthyornis. Put taming food in last slot to feed. So these are a passive tame. And it looks like a dolphin, but it's actually a type of reptile. But an aquatic reptile. So they're dolphins. The one problem with them is they move around okay in the water, but they're way weaker than they would need to be of any use. So they're, you know, very, very fragile. So usually if you were to do something like go out into the water with them, like I would take a baryonyx. If you take one of those guys, you're probably just going to lose it, and you'll be stuck there in the water trying to swim back. Where a baryonyx, way, way sturdier and more versatile. So that's why even in the water... Oh, look at that. Ascending Gallimimus saddle. Maybe we have to go get a Gallimimus. That's cool. I think we have one. And I'm pretty sure we have most of the different types of animals here. we will go around here, like I said, and just do another lap or so, and then fly on back. You can see that it started to respawn stuff, so big fights going on, and we just break those up. So yeah, for next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the mating interval down. So we should be getting close to getting a level here. Let's go ahead and drag these over and drop all this stuff. You can see that because of the high melee damage of these creatures, of our guys, they pick up a ton of meat when they kill something. So, oh good, another raptor. This guy's an alpha. You can see the red glow around him. So let's go ahead and do this. Seems more interested in that RG than in us. There we go. We just need to keep him in front of us so we can actually hit him. There we go. Oh, level 64. Not bad. Let's see what we got. 10 of those. That means we killed 5. And do you guys see anything interesting here? I'm gonna drop that. We have this apprentice bow that we'll never use. Yeah, it doesn't look like much of anything, does it? And so we'll do this the way that we should have done it before. So that only creates one entity. It doesn't create a billion of them. I actually want to look over here and see what these things are. So make sure we're not leaving anything. What's that? And that. Okay. And if you're wondering, we're pretty safe because we hit about as hard as that T-Rex hits with this sword. And the puppies are barking again. So, have you guys had a chance to take a look at the highlight reels? It's a great way to get introduced to what to expect here. And let's see, another Rex. So you can see as we go around the corner and everything. Oh, level 96 Rex. No wonder it's taking these guys out. It's a pretty high level Rex. And I'm gonna check these things too. But yeah, if you could, if you haven't seen it, please go and take a look. Take some of this stuff. And we hope you enjoy those types of videos. We're going to be doing more and more of them. You know, just anytime something weird or funny happens, it's good to pull it out so that, you know, people can see what's happening on stream here without watching through a 2-hour thing. And if you look straight ahead, that right there, that is the cave that I was talking about. So Butterman and I will be doing that at some point soon. In fact, we should probably do some cave runs really soon. Because those artifacts and everything. Let's see, what do we have here? A couple Carnos. Okay, and more sabers. Then we'll just go check the other side to see if they're... Oh, looks like we have a purple drop up here. We'll let our guy stop real quick to gain some stamina. Oh, good. There we go. And we'll go get this purple drop. There's usually a bunch of bad guys hanging out up here, but we're pretty safe on 21. And we'll drag that over. Those are some cool colors. Yeah, but when you go and see those videos, please just drop a comment in there. It helps it show up for other people, and it lets us know here what type of stuff you guys like seeing. Susie says, yeah, I checked them out. Good, I hope you enjoyed them. You know, that is the reason that we're here, is just to have fun and enjoy the time hanging out together and everything. So... there we go. Oh, good. There's a level. So 1163. This next one will go into melee damage, which seemed to go up quite a lot. So let's drop all this meat. And I want these. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay on weight as well. So let's walk around here and we'll finish up this lap and then head on back. So 1181 now. Looks like we have some Carnos up here. Raptor. And, you know, we're lucky enough to get fog, so that's a good thing. I don't know why they left all this fog in the game. You coming for us? Come here, Mr. Raptor. Cool. Okay. So 6 more of these. Drop all this meat, and looks like that's about that. And we're still at a reasonable weight, so we don't want to overburden Speedy, because he's obviously not as strong as this Rex, but he should be okay, I think, at this point, too. Excuse me, can you guys come down here, please? Okay, we have another purple drop over there, so that will be our next stop. I remember having to... Oh, look how big he looks. Level 40 female. There we go. So there's probably another Rex around here someplace. But I kind of want to get that purple drop over there. more sabers. But I remember times when we'd have to swim over here with our Rexes, and you're just waiting for the bad stuff to come after you in the water. To get Megalodons attacking you and stuff like that. Okay, Butterman will probably want that. And here's a silencer. Butterman is famous for his ability to kill stuff with pikes. So he would take on the toughest stuff with... He has a super pike. It's kind of like my sword. And he'd be over there. They'd be destroying his armor, but he'd come out on top. He'd be like, okay, make sure nothing comes to get me while I'm killing this Alpha Rex. And there's another Rex. Oh, Carnos, sorry. There we go. Really? You had to move right then? Okay, can you please stand still so I can shoot? He doesn't listen very well. He? Yeah, he. Where'd the other one go? Let's see what we've got over here. That's from an RG. That's from an RG. That might be from that Carno or Raptor or something. Cool. All right. Let's hop up here. We'll just do one peek around the corner to make sure nothing interesting is over there. Yeah, I guess that Carno pieced out. Let's see. Anne says, bad barking dogs coming out anytime now. So the dogs might be joining the stream. I think that'd actually be kind of funny. Have a face cam of the dogs as they sleep. Or we could put a GoPro on them and do a face cam in the corner of the dogs running around with their GoPro. Let's see. I'm going to behavior passive. Yeah. And says GoPro. Target practice is a thing. Because you can very easily, forget how to aim these things. Like that. And looks like he took off. I don't see anything else going on, so I'm gonna go check these, then hop off and switch out my guys. More metal. We might have to drop some of this metal to go back. I don't know if Speedy's strong enough to hold all this stuff. But when we get back, we should be just about ready for more otter. Let's see. There we go. Anne says yes. Baby V while she wears a UPS driver uniform. Let's see. I guess this guy is stronger than I give him. Oh yeah, he's stronger than I am. So, cool. We will fly back this way. Because actually I want to look and see if there's a Giga out here. There we go. So this weekend should be a lot of fun. On Sunday, I actually want to finish up some D&D stuff. And I also want to work on some music. So I'm going to be making time for that. And like I said in the past, Dyson and I went through some older music that had been started but not finished. And so why, that is just magnificent. You guys see that? Everybody should have hair like that. Anne says we need 50 subs. At this point of the YouTube career for the algorithm, I believe views are more important than subs. But yeah, tell your friends. Get them to sign up and come join us here. We'll be doing a lot more videos, which should help. So rather than just all the streams, you know, it started out as, well, you know, we can just stream. That's the easiest thing to do, which is true, by the way. But yeah, I kind of want that thing. But then we found out that we liked doing this. And I kind of got the bug to do music again. And so Dyson is going to be doing music with me. And as part of that, I started enjoying editing the videos and things, right? So I don't have tons and tons of time to do it, you know, because I do work. But it's a lot of fun to me. It's like, you know, editing music or creating music with pictures. It's very much the same thing. They use all the same tools and all of this. So though it was kind of surprising to me how much I enjoyed doing this. So that is kind of where we are with this. And let's, whoops. Sorry, wrong button. Another silencer. So, yeah, want to do some music and all of that. But we will be having a lot more videos on here so that, you know, people can take a look at certain things. And by the way, this is the cool thing about this particular creature is they can kind of turn on a dime. So they're a very agile flyer. Each of the flyers and stuff here, they've been really good about giving them their own reason to exist. And so that's these guys. They're faster and they're pretty strong. They can carry, as you see, they can carry 3 people. And they're very agile. But hopefully with more videos, we will be able to build up subscribers and stuff, but also, you know, give people another way to enjoy the content, because that's really what's important. It's having fun and enjoying what you're doing. I just really love the way that looks on the Mohawk. I wonder if I swoop down, if it does other stuff and all that. So funny. So we're almost back home. And we can check the otter. I actually should have cryopotted that that one otter. Well, maybe not. We'll leave that one at where they are for now so that we can compare the babies, and we'll level them up afterwards. And hopefully as we go through, we'll find some really cool mutations. Some of the color mutations you get are just spectacular. And we will go park up here. Is this actually Speedy's parking spot? Yep, Speedy. Yeah, you guys are eating off the trough. Let me just check this and make sure that we're not starving anyone out. Yeah, it's all good. And it's cool how we can make that jump. We'll put this away. There's Bluebell. I'll just level some of these guys up. Rudolph. Should make a dodo army. Dodius. Was a level 112 wild and is now level 240. Dilo Face. One guess as to who named Dilo Face. Sock Monkey and Monkey Queen. You guys are all good. And I think I will actually check these troughs while I'm here. That's more than okay. Okay. Yeah, we're all good. So, we have a bunch of stuff, don't we? Let's go ahead and drop off these saddles and stuff first. So we'll drop this saddle. And this saddle, sending Gallimimus, that probably would produce so much stuff. All of those are going to need the grinder. So we'll put those in here. These two guys in there. And those in there. Okay, cool. And apparently my dude is burning up. So we will put on some... Whoops. There we go. Some more appropriate gear. And that's all for there. And this should have made all the stuff we need. Yeah, so now we have 532. So, yeah, we just need 800 more. And then a bunch of the normal stuff, the organic polymer. And let's see. Huh, I thought we had... Okay, we have a much better one in here. So let's go ahead and check this. And you know what? We'll just drop that in there for now. Not worry about it. And I know that Butterman has a vastly superior pike to that. So we will dump that in there. I don't know what this one is for. Dump that, that, and that. Those three, and that. And then the rest of this will just go store. And if you guys remember, that's the RG Mummy. That's the RG Daddy. They are pretty powerful. So let's go ahead and dump this armor. That goes in there. I'll dump that in there for now. I don't actually know why I have multiples of these. I don't really need that. This might have been so that I didn't kill stuff with this one when I shot it with tranks. But we'll go ahead and dump that in there. All right. So, let's go check on Orange Sherbet. And I'm just going to write down really quickly. Health is 240. And melee is 364.9. All right, cool. So, what do I have in here? This is something that I'm not allowed to use on this world anymore. Dyson will get on my case if I do. And we'll dump that in here, and that in here. And that should be good enough. So let's go ahead and see if we are ready to get some more baby otters. Shouldn't be long if we're not. 17 minutes and 43 seconds. So, okay, chat, it's up to you. What should we go do for 17 and a half minutes? What do you think? We can go hunt stuff? Actually, you know what? In 17 minutes, I know exactly what we can do. Let me gear up. I will take you because you're a beast. You guys remember there was another otter over here. So we can go ahead and see how well that works out for us. And hopefully we have enough daylight in order to do it. So go ahead, check out the last video we uploaded. Not the stream, but the video itself. It's taming otters the hard way. And you'll understand why this is kind of funny going over here to actually try to do this. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Remington was a pretty standard otter tame, which means super easy. The other guys, not so much. And let's see, I believe it was over here. So there should be an otter in the water up here someplace. Because you never know. I mean, the next otter might be the ever elusive 120, which would completely change the game for us. The higher your starting stats, the easier it is to get super otters. Okay, so chat, keep your eyes open. Okay, I don't see anything over here. I mean, we all should be pretty familiar with their little waggle as they move around. Oh, is that one? Is that a fish? That's a fish. I guarantee there's an otter over here. Because we cleared out all the bad guys. So let's just look over on the shores. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah. Neo does a lot of damage, so And I don't see any otters running around up here either. What do you think, guys? Pretty sure we saw it right over here at first. There's a salmon. At least that tells us that we can see. There's a fish. I'm not seeing a guy. And once again, I apologize for the lighting. I could gamma up, but I hate the way it makes things look, and it kind of feels a little bit cheaty to me. So, I don't tend to use that technique, even though it makes things a lot easier to see. Wait, what was that? Nothing there. Need a night vision potion. Yeah, we just had some lag or something. Maybe there's something spawning in. Yeah, I do not think I see it. So let me just do a quick shot up here. Make sure it's not hanging out up in the shore. Nothing's moving around. Okay. I hope it survived. If you guys see it, go ahead and in the comments of the video, just drop the timestamp that you see it at. That'll help us pinpoint it next time. Let me just take a quick look right up here. Yeah, I don't think anything's there. Let's check stamina, should be fine. Let's go find out what's in here. Purchase trike saddle. Nope. We have better ones back home. So, to get home, you just fly to the green obelisk. And we should be pretty close to being able to breed otters when we get back. So I think what I'll do is off stream I will go get some more obsidian so that we can just craft that thing up next time. And we will continue to work on the otters. And it is always funny to see what this place used to look like before we clear cut it and started building stuff. It used to be full of alpha raptors. they'd come down and just kill everything in the entire area. They still do. Obviously just not in our compound here. But yeah, we'll try to get that going, and let's go ahead and go land our bird, and I'm gonna have to go around and feed the guys too, just to make sure everybody's good. So I think I'll do that before the next stream as well. Okay. Let's see. 8.5 minutes. Okay. So let's see. In 8.5 minutes, we can do the rest of this. Let's see. Are there any other things that will make us tougher? So 382, that we're already renting. Look at that. Ascendant is armor 382 and Mastercraft is armor 394. So durability 233 here, durability 537. So there are two stats with regard to any armor or stuff that you wear. And that's durability and obviously armor. So this is the one we're going to use for the Otters. So 333.9 armor. So that should do a really good job. On the Scorched Earth, Ears has one that is 740 something, I think. So that's absolutely in the realm of being ridiculous. But hello, little otter. They're so cute. I know, you're cute too. And here's the world, by the way. This is the map we're on. We are... Okay, if you go at about 45 on the left, and then the bottom you are like at 65, that's about where we are. It's in that pocket there, I think. Actually, it's a little bit lower than that. It's more like 60, somewhere in there. But it's in that little square in the grid right there. So I think I can actually paint on this. One thing I should do is I should take some pictures, because you can actually take the pictures and create paintings and stuff out of them. So these are pictures that we took of our dinos and stuff, made a camera. Dyson actually painted this for me when she was very young, which was cute. Let's see, we should be about done with this stuff. Yep. So let's go ahead and shut that down. While we're here, let's go ahead and go down here. Oh, more free water. And I just want to see what we have for eggs. So we can turn all those eggs into kibble. One thing we don't have is a beehive. For the beehives, we always just run off and there we go collect them from like wild beehives. We go collect the honey, which is not the best idea in the world. It's not a way to make friends. So maybe we should do that at some point. Will it matter that much here? Maybe it won't, actually. And this is the generator that runs the whole show. So we have it pretty well stocked up. Fortunately, on this world, you don't lose durability on your generators like you do on Scorched Earth. Let me take a look at this. I need to be able to see a little more precisely what I'm actually clicking on. And we're going to drop these things in here. Go check our timer. Three and a half minutes. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Can fly over and grab that real quick. Yeah, there are always little things you can do to pass the time while you're waiting for something to happen on games like this. Survival games often are a grind, and usually if we're putting together a video of this is stuff that you wouldn't see. But when you're streaming and you're doing it, then you get to see the way the game is really played. Oh, here's another really good pike. We're going to have to go and check Butterman to see what his pike actually is, because this one might be around the same, might be higher, might be a little lower. I'm not sure. But if this is better, we'll drop it on him. And once we check that, actually I think we'll check the guys first and put that away. Hello, charcoal. Okay, I'm going to enable mating and enable mating. So this, as you know, actually, what level are you guys? Water Weasel was a 52. And H2O Weasel was a 56, and Water Weasel was a 56. Huh. Hello, guys. And this is actually a jerboa that Butterman brought over from Scorched Earth for us. But let's go ahead and check his pike. Ascendant pike, 444.6. Yeah, so it's better than what we just picked up. Check that out. Ascendant assault rifle. So let's go ahead and we're going to put this in the weapons, I think, go here. There we go. You can see that we have picked up a lot of stuff along the way. We've ground up so much stuff. These actually are probably left over from when we very first started. We probably just never threw them away. But let's go check on the guys. Ah, look, they're in love. I find them so funny. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Put this stuff back on so that I don't burn up There we go. Very cute. Okay, let's see. 67%. So we're almost there. And then what we'll do is we will disable mating. We'll keep them over here. Probably between streams we'll breed up a bunch more and try to get those starter mummy and daddies so that we can begin looking for mutations. And once we get that, then I think we'll be ready to stream over here again. What are some other things that you guys would like to see here? I mean, we have a bunch of cave runs we have to do. So I think that maybe Butterman and I should get on to do some cave runs in the near future. I think that's because we have a few of the artifacts, but we don't have anywhere near all of them. And I think there are like 12 caves on this world or something. Some are underwater. And that actually just seemed like... Yep, you're just dating now. So, behavior, disable mating. So now we just have about 8 minutes to wait, and then we're going to have another little baby to imprint. Let's see. There's a Gallimimus. Level 40. I haven't seen one of those around here in a long time. These guys, I mean, we already have level 120s of just about everything. And once again, that's the highest level on this particular world with the settings we have. Brontius, little man, that was a 120, so he was a perfect tame. Larry, we're not going to talk about. So disappointing. Wolfie, Malachi, Slothface, Slash and Poke, Stegoton, which was apparently a 112. Stegoface, which was a 120 perfect tame. And the reason we differentiate between perfect tames and 120s is that it is possible to lose levels as you are taming up. So perfect tame means that you got the highest level you possibly could have from the taming procedure. So this was Elsa. This is the very first mummy Rex. And over here, that's War Machine number 2. And that was the very first daddy. So those are actually the progenitors of the Boss Rex army. And if you see that sheep walking, it's following one of the horses. So it's trying to get over here to get to a horse. And, okay. I should probably fly back and try to get that otter. I don't think we have time, though. 5.5 minutes. Do you think we can do it? What do you think, chat? Go down here. Visit some of our other guys. See if there are any eggs hanging around. Nope. There's one. Baryonyx egg. Thank you. I'll just check their food. Yeah, we're more than good there. Okay, cool. Looks like we're all set here, too. If you guys remember hearing about Warhog, this is Warhog. And Butterman used to ride this dude around and kill stuff. Hey, Butterman.
Yep.
Warhog has 1 level. What do you want to put it on? Movement. Yes, you're a very quick dino. Let's go ahead and take a look over here again. Any eggs? Nope. Yeah, so Larry, so disappointing. So amazingly disappointing. Like 17,000 health. Like no stamina. 90.6 melee damage. Are you kidding me? And you can see even from this, we totally gave up on leveling him up. Because it just wasn't doing anything. Let's see. Let me up. Oh, other way. There we go. So you can see up here, one person drives, and the other one shoots the minigun. Then these guys, the dippies, are basically buses, and they're remarkably fast for how big they are. And one of them, I think, is named the Flash, because he's super fast and was a perfect tame. And it looks like we're good with this, good with that, and now we'll run back over, make sure we're good here. Someone's pushing me around. I'll make sure we're good over here, and then we'll run back to the otter and see if it is time. Yeah, cool. This base grew over time. It wasn't anywhere near this large at the beginning, but we would build onto it and build onto it and build onto it as we went through and got more dinos. And so it's grown out that way where we were just now, and it's grown over this way as well. So we're going to have to get a high-level Utyrannus as well. How you feeling? 1 minute, 30 seconds. Let's see. Let's grab all of our stuff that we're going to need. And we'll put this on here again. Just because I feel like that's going to be the most common thing. And so, now we wait. So what do you think, chat? Is it going to be a boy or a girl baby? Uh, 24 seconds. And like I said, I always get nervous about this, that that there will be too many of them, or actually, we'll do that real quick. 4 seconds. 3. Okay, we'll pick you up. Oh, another little tiny one. Imprint. And we will give you a little bit of this. That's to keep this guy alive, by the way. And, oh, you look so cute. There. Very, very sweet. A marberry. Okay. There we go. Yum, yum. Okay, let's see. I'm going to change your behavior to passive. And also your behavior to follow at the lowest. Basic kibble. Okay. Basic kibble is this. I believe. This is actually from a Kairuku. So very, very cute. And let's see. This should be, wants to go on a walk. Let's go do it. Oh. You're so fast. And it's a girl. There we go. Imprinting. That should be imprinting done. Yep. Awesome. So let's go ahead and... That is the cutest thing ever. Let's run you out here. And run you back like that. And then I want you to stop following me. And we will try to do this. There we go. And so here we go. Thanks everybody for taking the time to hook up with us today, and hope you've enjoyed this. And look at our little lady grow. We will have to talk about what type of hats we put on these dudes and everything. We'll do a little bit of breeding between streams, I think, but thank you for taking the time to be here with us. Susie said, girl, Susie, you were right. So we really appreciate that. We hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, whatever you're going to be doing. And please share with your friends, like, subscribe, all those YouTubey things, and drop a comment in the comments if you can. And hope you have a great weekend, and bye for now.